Okay, so what we're talking about today is actually creating magnetic offers. But what I'm going to do is actually combine this with how to use Google Docs, just simply because this is one of the main forms that you can actually use in your business, with your VAs, with whoever you want to. Google Docs is just amazing. Google Sheets, Google Slides, whatever you want to use in the Google form. So first of all, I don't have a title. So you can actually just go in here, double click and create a title, or it will automatically take the first heading that you provided when you click on it, as you have just seen. Now, I actually want to make this quite a big bold heading. If you can see, so there are certain specific headings that you can use if you want to use them. I'm just going to undo this, but I like creating my own headings so I know how it looks and feels throughout the document. And if you want to do it this way, you can actually just go to heading, update heading 1 to match. And as soon as you now choose heading 1, it will automatically do the same thing that we don't necessarily want to do because that's my main heading, or you can even make that your title. Let's maybe make that our title. And let's say our introduction. I want to make it slightly bigger, but not as big. And I want this actually to be my main heading. So that's heading 1. And I actually don't want to underline. So just update heading to match. And so everything now that I go and select and just choose heading 1, it will actually do that. And this is very nice. And why? So if you don't have this bar, you can just quickly click on the little burger menu on the left-hand side, and you actually see them. And if you click now on each of them, you will actually see your page scroll down as well. So I just quickly want to do this because I want to show you some more interesting facts. As you can see, we are going to talk about the core elements of a magnetic offer, the tips for articulations, bonuses, which are very important, scarcity and urgency, and the risk reversal, and even a little few examples as well. So in this as well, you will see there are heading 2, heading 3, heading 4 that you can use. And we can even add a little index in the front that I'm going to do now. I'm just going to show you. So it's index, insert, table of contents, and you have your little index. Now, you can update that. For instance, I just made a change, but it's not showing here. So all you do is just to go on that little arrow and it will actually update where you want it to update. And that was actually the wrong one. This is my first one. So core. And you just use the little arrow and it updates it automatically. And you will see as soon as we start introducing other headings, they will be updated here as well. So let's see, for introduction. In today's saturated markets, consumers are bombarded with offers left, right, and center. And you guys know this as well. As soon as you get an email or a social media feed of somebody who's promoting, if it doesn't hook you in 3 seconds or less, you just scroll on by, or you leave the email unread, or you just go on. So this is something that's very, very important for every marketer outside, every salesperson, every business owner, every entrepreneur. You need to catch people's attention within the first 3 seconds that they actually see something. Very, very important. So the key to standing out and converting leads into loyal customers lies in crafting magnetic offers. The same thing as Russell Brunson usually say, if he were to sell any cell phone, it might cost X amount. But if he would have sold his cell phone with all his contacts in there, he would have charged 100 times the amount, and people will actually pay for it. So it's the type of irresistible offer that you can actually create. Okay. And they keep standing out. And this is the exact same sentence. I'm sorry. So it's as easy as that to delete. And of course, if you want to create bullets here at the top, you can easily create bullets. Now, a real life example that I actually wanted to share with you, and I'm just going to call him Client X because I don't want you guys to go and research this yet. So I had a client and he had a high value offer. His actual offer was to sell NFTs, but he was not doing as well. He was really struggling. The crypto market went up and down. NFTs were actually doing good, but his conversions were quite low. So what we decided to do, and his actual turning point, was to create an irresistible offer. And the way we did that is, instead of so he had one product, he had an NFT. But instead of just selling the NFT, we created an irresistible package, a irresistible offer that included a course telling them how to actually go and set up the NFT, how to buy it, what to do with it afterwards, how they're going to go and market it, how they can set up their Bitcoin accounts, etc., if they didn't know anything of this. We included values. So this is, and please do remember that the values you include isn't the cost price of a product, but it's the actual value, the perceived value. So the course might have cost him only $100, but the perceived value of the course might have been $500 because of all the value that he provided in the course, because it's the information that he knew, that he had for doing this for many years, instead of just a newbie now needing to go and research how to put everything together. So the values of the courses, of the bonuses included, was quite important. Then we included a few extra bonuses. We had some live events. We had one live community call with the group. I know he had other smaller NFTs that was part of the bonuses. Everything like that he offered free with it, and include their actual values, increased his irresistible offer value, basically. We also had some fast action bonuses. Now, this is a cool trick if you do have them. If they buy within the first 24 or 48 hours, they get extra bonuses free that nobody else gets if they buy within the next week or 5 days, or how long your promotion is actually lasting. Know, like, and trust email sequences are very important as well. The KLT email sequences. So once they have opted in for either your webinar or your freebie or your low ticket or whatever you get them to either sell or provide their email addresses or get into a Facebook group or some type of network, you need to provide them with a know, like, and trust sequence. And why this is important is people buy from people. If they trust you, if they know you, if they are sure that you are the expert in your industry and you can actually provide them with the value, that is when they buy. So this is why this is a very, very important sequence. A promotional email sequence, of course, helps. So if you already have your email list, having a few days prior to your promotion helps, like a warm-up sequence, then a promotional sequence. After your live event or the launch or the webinar happens, an outro sequence is as important. And please do note, so an outro sequence sometimes adds 50% more sales to a promotion than what you just did live. So 50% more sales can be generated. It all depends, of course, on your irresistible offer, on all the other factors as well. But I've seen this time and time and again, how an outreach sequence increases sales. So very important. And of course, a scarcity tactic. Don't just keep it open forever. People are people. They think, okay, well, they don't have to buy it now. They can make a plan within 3 months and they never come back to it, or next week or 2 weeks and they never come back to it. Put an end date and close your page. Redirect it to a closed page. This is very important because your customers, if you have 1 or 2 or 5 or 10, 100 or 1,000, they need to know if you say something closes down, it will close down and they won't have that chance again until you open it again, if you ever open it again. Very, very important. So scarcity, you can do it with timers. You can open it a few days. You can open it for a week. I won't suggest anything longer than 7 days. That's basically the longest term. But scarcity is very, very important. Other tactics, of course, that can be used is to, this is not the tactics. Sorry, I deleted something. Is of course that I mentioned a bit later on as well, your guarantees, free trials, anything like that. So these are definitely other tactics that can be used, but we actually didn't use it in this case, and that's why I deleted it. It's because we didn't use a guarantee, because NFTs are, it's basically, as Carl would know, a type of cryptocurrency. So you can't really guarantee that they will get their money back. This is very volatile and goes up and down with the crypto market as well. So
yeah, I agree. Sorry. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing when you were going through that. I was thinking, the guarantee, and I know that's come up in other things as well. And yeah, and I kept thinking to myself, well, how am I going to do this? I can't say, well, if you take my course, you're going to make a pile of money, because if you don't understand it or what have you. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. And for those who didn't follow, Carl actually trades in cryptocurrency and he does his trading courses. So Carl, for instance, for you, I would maybe suggest either a free coaching call that you can teach them one thing, or maybe a trial that they either get free or $1 for, and they need to use it within the first 7 days, and then they get charged. Just something to get them used to what you're teaching, but I won't give them the entire course, for instance. If you give them a trial, only give them module 1 or module 2 type of thing. And then if they pay, they will receive the rest, or you drip the course out. That's a very cool way of showing them, okay, well, you're taking the risk instead of just putting all of the risk on them. So that's right. Something I would have done with them. But for instance, in this case, we couldn't at all because it was NFTs and everything they got. We actually didn't include any guarantees or free trials. This was a risk, but the offer was so irresistible that the people didn't mind. And the outcome after his first, after doing these changes, was that he 5-timed his sales on the next promotion, and he reduced his abandoned cart with 50%. So just taking these few things into consideration, not even the risk and the guarantees. So that was quite amazing. Okay, so what are the core elements of a magnetic offer? First of all, let's look at what is a value proposition. So, and by understanding that, what a value proposition is It's not just the catchy slogan or a tagline. So the hook that you usually get at the top, it's the actual promise of the value being delivered. And again, if you know, like, and trust somebody, you will perceive the value much more. So very important again. Components. And while I'm on here, let's quickly do the Google thing again. So I would have liked to have these as heading 2s. But again, if I just apply it, it's going to add all types of extra lines that I don't like. So I'm just going to make it slightly bigger and do once off an update. And now on these, I can just quickly go and click them. And you will see here on the left-hand side again, I can quickly navigate. And at the top, I can, if I go to the top, again, I can just introduce this. So this is so much easier now. I can just quickly say, okay, well, I was busy with components. Let me go back to components. So let's quickly look at this. What is the components of a value proposition? First of all, it's problem solving. Your client, your ideal client avatar usually have a problem. So what is the solution that you can provide them? What is the pain point that you are going to solve? Okay, think about it in that way. That's a main idea for a hook as well. Now, the next one is unique benefits. What makes you different to the other person doing exactly the same as you? What makes you different? Do you provide a special service? Are you more reliable? Are you an expert? Do you love working with people? Do you want to work with only good people? And that makes you different. Anything. So what is your unique benefits? And then, of course, the differentiation. Why would somebody choose you over your competitors? You might even add more bonuses or do something a bit different than your competitors. So that's very important. Okay. So why is this so crucial? It's often the first thing your customer sees. So it's what grabs their attention. We joked earlier about Russell Brunson just having these amazing hooks at the top of his page, the titles, the videos, the imagery. That's what's going to grab your customer and make them stay or not. Remember, 3 seconds for the first impression of any customer when they see a page. It's very important. Okay. So think of it as a cornerstone of your magnetic offer, and that's the foundation. Without it, all your bonuses and your scarcity tactics are like icing without the cake. And nobody loves icing so much that they will eat it without the cake. I'm not talking about young kids, the rest of us. Okay, so, and let's just quickly look at the impact that it will actually have on your conversion rate. And this is very important. The main goal is to make more leads and to make more sales, because we can't be entrepreneurs. We can't run businesses. We can't run companies if we don't make the sales. Okay. What makes the sales? A magnetic offer. Okay. So some tips for articulation. So crafting your value proposition. So how do you craft one? Here are some actionable steps. So first, let's focus on the benefits. Very important. It's not just features, it's actually the benefits you sell. Now, I, for instance, sell funnels. I'm a funnel designer. Okay. But it's not the benefit. The benefit my customers get is to not to have to worry to go and learn how to build a funnel. They don't have to worry to learn how to do emails at the back end, or craft hooks, or do all the back end Zapier and email and form all those technical bits, or set up a website or anything like that. Those are the benefits, although I'm selling the funnel. So it will be the same with anything else. Sunscreen isn't the benefit. That's the product, but it's not the benefit. The benefit is not getting sunburned, not having to get cancer because you're getting sunburned, etc. So those are the benefits. Next is address the pain points. Very important. Every customer has your ideal client's avatar will have pain points. So speak directly to their pain points and make it resonate with them. Imagine you're in their shoes and understand where their pain points lie and address it. It's very important. Okay. Clarity is key. Be clear and straightforward. Don't use too much jargon. Somebody needs to consume this in less than 5 seconds. And this is something very important that's very clear these days. They say that your sales jargon or your emails or the social media, whatever you put out to public, actually needs to be on 4th grade level. Even if you have a very intelligent community, because there's so much information that we get fed a day, that it's very important to be able to just quickly see it and quickly realize what's happening. Am I interested? Does it grab my attention? Yes, I want to know more. And then, is it clear? Can I quickly scan through this in the next minute or 2 and understand what's going on? Yes, I want it. Yes, I want to buy it. Take it, go. If it takes me 20 minutes just to try and figure out what's going on or what is this person selling, you already lost me and I'm moving away to a different page. We are an extremely fast-paced community, especially now in this time and day. We need to be able to convert quicker, sell quicker, and make it clearer. So very, very important as well. ABC testing, of course, a marketer's life. Although something is converting, there's always a chance to enhance it. So always try an ABC testing. If you have a page with the hook, try an ABC testing the same hook. If you have ads that you want to test, if you have videos versus images, if you have copy, if you have 2 different offers, ABC test it until it can't get any better. And there's always a way to have it actually get better. So just keep on testing, especially if you have an evergreen offer or something that you regularly do. I won't say to do it with everything, with all these small promotions. If you have a $9 package, and you don't have any upsells plugged in or anything else leading after it, that's fine. If you're happy with your conversion rate, of course, there's always a possibility to increase it. But if it's a one-time offer and you don't have the time, just do it. Just leave it out, basically. Okay, bonuses. Bonuses are so important because everybody loves to get something free. And they love to give something back as well. If you receive a present, you would like to give something back. You would like to give a present back. Think about Christmas or Easter, or I'm thinking about Easter eggs, birthdays, just going out to somebody for lunch. If somebody pays for your lunch, next time you'll pay for their lunch. It's usually the psychology behind it. So if you give away free bonuses, that's a lot of value that people can perceive. Wow, this is going to be much more than the actual thing I want to buy. They'll buy it easily enough. Okay, so bonuses are very important. Scarcity and urgency, we did talk about. So important. Limited availability, limited time of powerful, super powerful psychological triggers. So it's that thing about FOMO, fear of missing out. We are all humans. We want to be part of it. We want to have that chance to have everything that everybody else has. So use timers, use only X amount left, use limited time offers, they can only, a certain amount of people can be let in, and keep to it. If you only want to have 20 people in the group, cut it off after 20 people. Don't don't now say, oh, but 20 has it, and I said 20, but I'm going to keep it open for 50. Don't do that. People like people that they can trust. Okay. So very important. So these are cool. And of course, tools like ClickFunnels, CF Pro tools, email triggers, anything like that will actually help you with this as well. And then risk reversal. So minimizing the perceived risk can be a game changer in converting hesitant prospects. So you know as well, if you want to buy a very expensive cell phone, I'm sorry, I'm using cell phone quite a lot, but if you want to buy a very expensive cell phone, you're going to try and see, is it really something that you need? Is it the risk? Is it the risk worth the risk type of thing? Is there a way that you can remove some of the risk? Can you have insurance? Can you have a payment plan? Is there a guarantee if you don't like it? Can you bring it back in the next 3 days if you don't like it? Things like that. So, and this is very important for all other offers as well. The less difficult it is for people to purchase, the more they would want to purchase from you. So if you have a 30-day back money guarantee, or a 7-day trial, or a 14-day trial, or a 30-day trial, or if you don't make the ROI you wanted in X amount, you will get half of the package back, or whatever. Try and see if there's a way that you can remove some of the risk, especially trial periods or free coaching or whatever you want to provide at the beginning. So very, very important. Okay. Here are some examples that I'm just quickly going to run through, and then we're just going to do a Q&A as well if we have any questions. So I just used an agency as an example because we do funnels and coaching and all types of things marketing related. So for funnels, for instance, your marketing proposition or your value proposition would be to unlock. So, and this is the tagline as well, the hook, the one that you really want them to see and focus on. So unlock explosive growth with custom built sales funnels that convert. So many of those words already have in them. Guaranteed to double your ROI or your money back, right? So what's the unique benefits of these? They're customized to your business needs, proven to double your ROI, and money back guarantee. Very, very important, very, very powerful. If you want to know where to actually do these ticks that you can mark it off, there's a little checklist bar here at the top. Another little Google hint. Bonuses. Okay, small group coaching for funnel optimization, one-on-one personalized attention, exclusive marketing tips that maximize your funnel performance. So first of all, we have our value proposition. We have our unique benefits. We have our risk removal. We have some amazing benefits, bonuses as well. So if we add all those values together and provide the actual values, the perceived values of those things, and say, well, it's basically a fraction of the actual cost, people will be interested to buy. Just quickly for a coaching one, transform your marketing strategy with expert coaching. Get personalized, actionable insight to skyrocket your sales. Okay. Everybody would like that. Everybody loves having more leads, having more sales, increasing your business. So unique benefits, personalized, actionable insights, focus on sale enhancements, and expert-led sessions. Oh, and we included a 1-month free trial. So again, risk reversal. Bonuses, small group coaching, one-on-one attention, exclusive marketing tips. That was for coaching, and I have coaching again. So let's just delete this one. Okay, perfect. So, and this is exactly what it is. I'm just going to run through them again. Core elements of a magnetic offer: your value proposition, your bonuses, your scarcity and urgency, and your risk reversal. The more elements you can have in your offer, the better your irresistible offer will be. Okay.